Lions TV, I think, mate, between my meltdown and Kenny's very calculated assessment.
Yeah.
Is there anything left to say? Sorry.
Dan, I am lost for words. Like, you know, we come up here, you work hard. You come on a Saturday. You make the journey for that.
That's a fucking long ass journey.
It is a long journey, and it is just lacklustre, spineless, gutless. There was nothing about, and people might go, "Oh, it's a bit over the top." That is the worst Millwall performance I have seen for. Don't get me wrong. I thought Luton was bad. I thought Fulham at home this season was bad. But at least you can turn around Fulham. They've got a bit more about them, right?
I'm struggling to pull any one positive from that game.
Was one positive I would say is that Hutchinson, mate. I'll take me out to you literally, like, mate. He just epitomises what his club is about. You know, he's a solid centre half. He's been Mr. Reliable for years, but does it not show, right? Huddersfield, they're in the playoffs now, I believe. I'm sure of it, right? They were bad. We were worse, in my opinion. Like, people go, oh, they got the wingers. They looked a bit sharp going forward. No. Let me tell you, they're bad. We were just worse. And it just goes to show the standard. Well, I know you've spoke about it, Ken, but the standard of the league, right? Last year, Norwich walked this league. Norwich pissed this league. Yeah. And look at them in the Premiership.
I suppose,
right?
To counter-argument with myself, you can only compete with what's in your league, but it's fucking not been nowhere near as strong as previous years, mate. And I thought Huddersfield moved the ball nicely. Thought they got into good areas, but they didn't have anything a lot in front of goal. And when they did, they met the Polish Panther and saw the goal. Dan,
listen, against Bournemouth, Fulham or whatever,
expect it.
Yeah, that they would fucking you expect it. Not against Huddersfield. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's no disrespect to Huddersfield, because they got the job done against us today.
Yeah, they
but
deserved it.
I've never ever been a Gary Rowett out person.
Well, but I was going to ask you this, because for the people that ain't maybe got the biggest brains that sometimes watch the channel, if they listen to my opinion and say you lot all want Rowett out, but no, we don't. Kenny wants him to change. I just. Well, it will survive, but I can't keep coming to watch that.
No,
especially fucking 4 hours from home. But you've always been pro Rowett.
No, yeah, I've been pro Rowett, but it gets to a point, and it's like, we'll win a game, and then people will go, "Oh, well, you look at the stats, you can't argue with that, right?" And I know it's a results business, but fuck me, the performances are. Even when we win, we're poor. We're very, very poor. And with Gary Rowett, he's just pissing me off with he's being so stubborn. And he come out after the Stoke game and went, "Oh, the players, they give me a bit more when I changed up." Why? Because it worked. When you changed it against Stoke, it fucking worked, mate. Yeah? Wake up and smell the fucking coffee. This 5 at the back, mate. Switch it off, right? Fair enough, we've had decent results from it, but it's piss poor performance. It's negative football, mate. And fair enough, like I say, I've never been Rowett out, but he's so stubborn, mate. He needs to change it. He needs to change it badly, because we can't put up with that shit, mate. We cannot put up with it. And listen, we've lost tonight, but we'll probably still be in the top half somehow. And it just goes to show the standard of this league. And it just goes to show, I think last season, behind closed doors, the league was there for the taking. The year before, apart from Leeds, that league was there for the taking, I believe. It always has been under Rowett. But we've just kind of not let the shackles go a little bit.
This is what worries me, because we will survive under Rowett. He's not good enough for someone. No. He's not good enough for someone to come in and nick him. But he's not bad enough to get sacked. So I don't know when this will end.
No.
And this is the bottom line. I'm just not going to keep coming and watching that. I'm not spending, as all the other travelling fans, train or 80 quid's worth of petrol, 2 match tickets, some fucking food. I'm not going to keep doing that and being out my ass for 12 hours on a Saturday.
No. And he turns around in the interviews, and he turns around and he says the right things. He goes, "We lack this and we lack that, and we didn't do this going forward." I was like, "Mate," I said, "You're seeing all of this. Why aren't you fucking addressing it? Yeah. You're so worried." He's like he's insecure of fucking conceding the goal. He's that worried. He's like, "Oh no, I can't change it. I've got to stick to what I know." Mate, a good manager has a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan. He's got a plan A, and when that fucks up, look what he does. He goes to fucking, as soon as we conceded, I'll bring Matt Smith on. Oh yeah, I'll do that now. When people are screaming out for it for however long, we can all see it.
We pump long balls all day.
Yeah. We can all.
Bradshaw up front. Yeah. We've been through that a million times.
We can all see what's going wrong. Why can't he see it? Like, And this ain't a dig at Gary Rowett, because the stats are good, but performances are very, very poor. And like you said, when we're coming up on a day like this today, you know, we got to drive all the way home now after that, and there was just no fight. It was lacklustre. And during the week, right, in the media, if I'm right, he had a go at the players, really.
Yeah,
saying,
said that with Kelly.
Yes, so having a go at the players, saying the players need to step up if you can. Maybe, mate, if you take a look at the Stoke game, when you switched up and when, you know, you saw Shea Ojo whip them balls into box, Bradshaw getting on the end of the goals. It's like, surely you see that and think...
It's like his brain's reset and he don't remember it.
No,
but you've led me on perfectly to the question, because I'm not coming to any more away games until something happens different. What do you think it's like? It's extremely dull to watch. What do you think it's like to play in that team? It can't be enjoyable.
Mate, it's like the shackles are on a lot of these players. Like, I really believe that. It's like Tom Bradshaw, I look at him, he is the strong... Do you know the 2 goals he scored against Stoke? They're the goals that Tom Bradshaw thrives across. And some people slate Bradshaw and say, oh, you know, I don't think he's good enough, he's had enough chances. Mate, Bradshaw thrives off of them goals where someone puts the ball across the box and he's end of it. Mate, Fox in the box, he will get there, he will score them goals, he will score them tap-ins. In a good footballing side, he will score them goals, right? But this just formation is just, I can't express enough how much it's not working. And, like, don't get me wrong, I love Ryan Leonard. I thought he was brilliant against Stoke, but let's have it right. Leonard and Mitchell, right? They can do very, very well in that position, but they ain't right wing backs, mate. They're centre mids. Billy Mitchell plays his best when he's at centre mid. Ryan Leonard plays at his best when he's at centre mid. Where's Danny Mack? He must be injured, but if not,
he wasn't.
That's what I don't get. I don't understand. Like, what is Rowett seeing that we can't? And it's really, really pissing me off, mate. I can't get...
I'm not going to say this as well, and people will go, what? Even Ben Thompson has got a bit of kick, bollock and bite, and competitiveness and desire and hunger to play for the football club.
Yeah, there was just no coming on to the players, though, as well. It's like, there's no people say, oh, well, the players weren't interested, the players look lacklustre. Maybe it is the system that they're playing in. They don't want to play in this formation. They're looking and thinking, fucking hell, like, I want to be able to get forward. Saville, when he was first with us, he was that player that got in the box. In this system, you can't do that. It's like Gary Rowett's like, no, slow down, get back. Fucking...
So many balls into the box today where it dropped down second balls, no one following in.
No one following. And it's like, you can see Jed the way he's walking around. He's getting frustrated because, you know, we're almost like highly relying on him, giving him the ball and thinking, fucking hell, let's get Jed to make something out of nothing here, and relying on like a Jed fucking masterpiece or like a penalty out of nowhere. It's not good enough, mate. That was the poorest performance for as long as I can remember, mate. And like I said, I ain't fucking putting up with it no more.
Mate, me either. It's 4 hours home, my fucking brain's aching.
Let's go.
When I'm travelling,